Has a few holes along the way.
Here's Panunzio on the run from his three. Got a crease, and it's out to the 30, beyond the 30 to the 32.
Even though this is not an aggressive defense, it's tough to move the ball.
Little out pattern, and it's caught, and right on cue, Trey McBride. They'll run that, a bread and butter play. Look out for Jack Harrell, who's getting the start over Henry Blackburn, who's a little nicked up. And normally a very sure tackler. And right up the gut they go. It's Petras holding onto it, and he picks up the first down. Three-step drop, Petras with time. Going through his progressions now. Here comes the rush. It's Patchen, number one, is able to run him down in the coverage.
It's focused in front of you. You're not worried about getting beat deep. Everything you see. If you've got a rush like these four up top, 194, 33, and 42, Kamara, as you talked about.
Only 32% on third down conversions so far this year. Third and 11 here, and boy, what a defensive play that was by Patchen. His longest is 69, and Panunzio is in single safety. This was a low-line driver and returnable. Panunzio runs right into some difficulty. Good coverage by the Hawkeyes. That's Walker, who moves into the slot.
They got a blitz look coming
to the top of your screen. Now they roll him out. He's going to run it.
Good job.
And Centeo, who can carry the mail quite well, thank you. Expect this game to go quickly because they really want to run the football. Both teams. McElroy buried. 4th and 2. Right side. They're 4 of 7 on conversions here. Centeo lets it fly. Incomplete. Tyler Gibson to the backfield. It's 1st and 10. Here he goes on the stretch. He gets to the edge. You know, he's the explosive play guy. 15 to 20-yard outburst. That one is a 12-yard pickup.
Remember, we're talking about those landmarks. He's trying to hit that outside edge, Tim. If he goes that way, it will go that way. If he goes the opposite direction, he'll go the opposite direction. So the bottom line is...
Harlan Brew, number 10, was the intended receiver. Now this pass is Mayo just out of the outstretched arms of Sam Laporta. FBS play that are punting from Australia. Have a little problem there seeding the ball before punting it away. Managed to get it off, though, and it's another beauty, 47 yards for Colorado State. Centeo's pass is caught. And guess who? Trey McBride hauls it in and is beyond the 20 to the 22.
Iowa's not in a good position to handle this trio down there. This bunch formation is nasty.
And they go out pattern, and it's knocked away. Outstanding coverage by Campbell. Jordan Kress, number 10, was the intended receiver to transfer from New Mexico. Here's Stonehouse again with another boomer. And Jones takes it at a 6. And manages the 11, perhaps the 12. Goodson, look out. Look out. He is a big-ticket player.
Reading and reaction, and when you can see it, you got to hit it. I love it. He's hell-bent for election, baby. Yes, sir.
The first quarter to second quarter break. Pat Green singing Wave on Wave. Look at this on the little jet sweep action. It's Harlan Bruce.
Johnny Popbomb, number 38, was out in front, lead blocker.
Yep.
Coming from the backfield, Tim. A nice job of him seeing the one obstruction in front of him. Speed, a little bit of strength.
2nd and 10, looping it long. That is Keegan Johnson. Touchdown.
Robert Floyd still doesn't know what happened to him. He's squatted out here, right? He turns his hips and then pushes him to the boundary. He knows he's in one-on-one. The closest defender. Coaching staff on the defensive side. Let's see if that development tradition continues.
Centeo checks it down and finds his man McCullough. Ty McCullough. And he works his way near midfield for a first down. 1st and 10 from the 49. Centeo with pressure, and down he goes.
You know, this reminds me of that position that he plays right there is called a zero technique or nose tackle. My old teammate.
Centeo goes to the safety valve. Jalen Thomas looking for yards after the catch. And he gets back past the original line of scrimmage so far. Potty bomb. Now they'll use him sometimes coming out as a safety valve in the passing game to this position. And this could be, as they say, the destination location for him as Panunzio is stopped. on first down. It's a tackle for loss to open.
Well, thanks not for Zach Van Valkenburg, number 97, for doing an excellent job playing on the opposite.
He's in the slot to the bottom of your screen. Here goes Centeo with green grass ahead. He doesn't make the mistake he made earlier.
A little handsy on this play again, a little kick out block.
Yeah.
It's that guy, Zach Van Valkenburg, again, man, on the corner. Yet escaping away from the pressure is a good thing, but got to be careful about being a little bit handsy on it.
Away with one, maybe,
yes,
huh?
He did.
They go with a little chicanery, quick pitch, going to the reverse end, and Benson is right there to meet Thomas Panunzio.
Pressure, look, it's coming.
Centeo's pass and out route, and it's caught. It's McBride, and it's very close, maybe a yard or two. Keep an eye on him on 3rd and 9.
Watch the official.
Centeo will tuck it and take it. Touchdown, Colorado State. Dazio would want him to do.
Well, what have we seen to this point? All bunch formations. Now you spread them out like this. Those guys are turned, their attention focused on the outside, and you get a true dual threat quarterback who they've not run a lot, Timmy, doing exactly what he's built to do.
Would they get him out of retirement? Tyler Goodson's in the backfield, and they're looking long for Keegan Jackson again.
Wow.
He's got it again at the 25.
Rams will flip their corners. It's 25 again. Robert Floyd. It doesn't matter what size they're on. An unbelievable release to the inside of the field. No protection. It looked like almost zero coverage. That means no safety in the middle of the field. When you're manned up, boy, there's no second line of defense once they get behind you.
Just getting the explosive plays he wanted, but they're coming from Keegan Johnson in the passing game. Spin, baby, spin, and Goodson goes down. Lee High School with great penetration here.
That's a way to come right back. The nice spin move, but you know what? Number 25 shook that last play off. It's up to the quarterback and the opposing offensive coordinator to find it.
They need 12. On the cross, it's Laporta. Marker down.
It's going to be defense.
Yeah, he's down.
Offensive players.
I think that's a nickel dimer. Goodson.
Hey, that's great.
Now it's a pick.
Yes,
it's coming the other way.
Wow.
It's Robert Floyd. The young man that had been burned has a little return to sender.
Challenge him, and he comes back out and just steals this one. This is a 2-11 in progress, man. He just steals that one and heads the other direction. That's awesome.
Took it right away from Tyrone Tracy. And Spencer, we talked about it. The team that wins this game is likely to score with its defense. Certainly Iowa has done a lot of that with their own defense. That's a 54-yard return. All-out blitz. RPO, and there it is. It's McBride. Trey McBride down to the 1. They may say he stepped out a little earlier at the 3. And find your number 1 target.
Well, if you're Phil Parker, this is always a gamble from the inside, that switch route, and asking a bigger linebacker-type guy. Too tight formation. That's problematic for them, Tim.
Bootleg action. Touchdown to the tight end, Gary Williams this time, number 84.
13 personnel, Timmy. I knew it was going to be an issue. They're trying to get this kickoff, but that's the problem they weren't able to solve.
Petras checks it down and goes to Goodson in the flat, where he's so effective. Yards after catch. Look out. In place of Henry Blackburn at strong safety with the tackle.
Well, you can see Francis on the back end was the one that got the lion's share of that stiff arm right there. Brown's in his hip pocket, but Goodson.
A pivotal opportunity to open this half for Iowa offensively. Underneath Laporta, he does make the grab, but he's 3 yards shy of the first down. Tywan Francis all over him.
Great protection.
Centeo got his man. Nope, they're going to say it was incomplete. Charlie Jones is the single safety. Ryan Stonehouse, the best punter in Division I, lets it fly again. This is shorter than usual. And he comes up, makes the grab. Here comes a blitz up the gut, and they got him. And that's Daquan Jackson, the middle linebacker. A little delayed blitz.
Watching at home is you have 2 deep safeties back. So the numbers, it was not a true blitz. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or more constitutes a blitz. So it wasn't a 6 guy. So they were able to get pressure without bringing a full-out blitz with 6 or more.
There's a real difference in this game statistically for you.
Showing pressure and then bailing out.
Petras lets it fly. in the direction of his tight end. It would not have been enough for the first down. Would have been a couple of yards shy, but still would have given him great field position in the exchange of punts here. Panunzio. Can't get away from the first tackler. Vivens remains the setback, 1st and 19.
Nice.
That's how you play the option. Van Valkenburg all over.
Standing up and getting in front of the guys and then not being moved by his fake. So when you play with integrity and slide as opposed to turning your hips, a skill position player runs right past you.
Sides to maybe turn you over. Make some plays. They did it before against Iowa State. And there it is. Right on cue. A fumble. Hawkeyes have it at the 6.
They build their respective offense and how they choose to score. But inside traffic, these closed formations will attract a lot of attention inside. But that's just a ball coming out, hitting another body in there.
Their defense smells the turnover and gives them a short field. Here they come the other way. A little reverse action. And it's Tyrone Tracy, touchdown.
It's time to score right after you get a turnover provided by your defense. You can see him here on the reverse. Does a wonderful job out.
Stonehouse needs to get a boomer off for his Rams, and he did. He's got Charlie Jones backing up to his 20. Coming to the wide side. There's a block, and it was a good one. And legal. Jones at midfield. Jitterbugs to the 43.
Difference right there.
Here it is. Guess who made it? Goodson. How about that?
You can see that the pressure's coming from inside. You got that ball seated in the inside hand, and he switches it, which is great awareness to avoid the ball coming out of being ajar.
3 wides to the top, and they loop it long. There was contact, and Reganey was interfered with.
Problem is that the back judge was the one who called it.
I got you. 1st and 10, a pump fake and a beauty. Wide open, Laporta. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's Laporta's 2nd touchdown this year.
Well, here's the TD, right? Remember, this guy has been on the arrow route and just went on the seam. Look, if you're playing cover 2, the weakest part of the field.
4th and 1.
Well, great defense.
Thomas is level.
I think the ball came out
all over him.
Bunch of formation up to the field.
Underneath to Goodson. Boy, what a nice stop in space by Rashad Ajayi, number 4. He's their best cover corner.
Yeah, he's about 5'10", 190, but again, those guys don't get great reputations.
Only place that he's been beyond here as we see the boot on 4th down. And great boot down at the 1-yard line. 50 yards there, Spencer. Centeo. In the direction of the tight end.
Concentration. He got it too, Tim.
Trey McBride.
Oh, my gosh.
An acrobatic catch off a deflection. 15 yards. A 1st down. Game on.
And the concentration is kept in the bright part of that pocket. It's about a 15-yard swath of field that has sun.
Centeo gets pressure off the edge and is down. They had 7 sacks last week. Play behind the chains.
Venice has a chance to be a good one. You know, this program is known for developing the defensive linemen. They had a number of defections last year. A couple of guys wanted to go to the national. The cover 2 shell here is pretty conservative.
Centeo in trouble again. That ball could not get there fast enough for McBride. What will be a future NFL star defensive end. They punt it away on 4th down. Stonehouse gets a lot of it, and it's taken by Charlie Jones, and look out. Oh, what a nice maneuver there. A little stop on the dime. You'd think that Iowa was up by more than 7 points.
It doesn't feel like it, does it? That's close.
They're looking along this time.
Wow,
it is
what an adjustment.
Reganey.
Defense had no chance in covering this. He changes his position, identifies where the ball is coming from. And I don't know if there's a way that you defend that. That's called tracking the ball.
That's Willie Mays off Vic Wirtz in '54 in the World Series. I mean, that's how good a catch that was.
We're doing a pretty good job. We just got to execute.
Backside pressure, and he unloads it. As it was patching number 1, they got every bit of Petras. 51 against Iowa State. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Well, if Centeio wanted to throw, he's going to get his chance. Underneath to Vivens.
I got it.
Yeah, I think he got the first down. He did. Centeio on the crossing pattern, almost a one-handed grab by McBride, and he wanted a flag. 3rd and 6. Petras out of the shotgun. And there's Goodson again out of the backfield. They can use him in such a variety of ways. Jack Howell makes the stop.
That's a well-done effort defensively.
Petras pressured, and look at that. That's 94 Devin Phillips. Had a way of going down into Louisiana, down into SEC country. He got a great one here.
Playing a true zero technique and just makes Lindenbaum just the All-American.
Petras underneath. That's Potabom, the fullback. We told you that they'll use him in the passing game. Guys can't make rosters in the NFL as fullbacks.
This is a low line of directions.
Yeah, it sure was. Here's Panunzio with a marker down. He goes down at the 46, 47-yard boot by Taylor. Do we have a marker down?
Yeah,
I thought we did. Rights went to the Canvas Credit Union in Fort Collins, Colorado. That's a smart coach. 3rd and 6, pass is tipped, thrown a little behind. Line to make is the 34. Centeio's pass is caught at the 45. It's Scott. E.J. Scott keeps the game alive, the drive alive.
What a gutsy call by John Budmeyer, the Rams offensive coordinator, man, to dial that play up and find that nice soft spot over the top of the coverage.
Thomas was running a wheel route. Instead, they throw in the shallow cross to E.J. Scott.
And that's going to be maybe a personal foul, Tim, perhaps. And if both of you stay there, that's an illegal formation.
3rd down 11. Centeio in traffic and down. How about it, John Wagner?
What you're trying to do from a concept standpoint, when you release, when you don't have what you want to throw to, where you release to is where the numbers aren't.
At the 43 of Iowa, Centeio looking to make a big play. It's tipped into the air.
Some additional assistance on the defensive side, and that's a tough challenge he's been through.
Goodson, nothing doing.
And that year, they went to, 27-0 that year. And, he went on to become a judge.
Here's pressure. Centeio has to unload in the direction of McBride. Joined us a little late. Colorado State led 14-7 in the first half. Iowa turned the game around, and Vivens will wind up with it at the 10-yard line, and they'll turn it over. This was every bit the game we thought it would be.
I love it, Tim. I love the fact that both of them showed up and acquitted themselves and did exactly what they were supposed to do.